Kyokushin Karate, Fitness USA, folks. Here's a big show lined up for you tonight. Big. Some of Rochester's best karate in the world will be showcased in tonight's episode. Kyokushin Karate starts out young lions, they're called, ages 4 to 7. But tonight, young lions will have to wait. We're going to talk and see the big boys, starting out with Senpai Kaz. Folks, I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes. I talked to Senpai Kaz, and I'm like a normal guy. Watch TV, watch my share of karate movies, action flicks. I think, personally, I know it takes a lot of skill. I was wondering, I said, when you go breaking boards or breaking bricks or kicking bats or something, does it ever hurt? Did you ever make a mistake and hit your hand? He said, Rick, yeah, it hurts because I want a window. It hurts because he busted his hand several times. You know what he even said? He lets the crowd get him going. This is a sport, folks. This isn't just some little guy pulling rabbits out of hats. This is the real thing. So when he showed me the board in his office, I thought it was just watching Disney XD. I'd see little cheap boards and, Milton breaking a board or something. These things were big, thick, maybe an inch and a half pine. And I tried tapping it a couple of times. Believe me, I'd like to tell you I can break it, but let me have a couple tonics or something, and I'll still tell you no. Producer, would you show some of the footage we have of Senpai Kaz after he broke a couple boards? Let's see exactly what really happens when you break boards. Okay, now, I thought myself, must be a trick. You hit the board real fast, real skill, and you hit it in the center. Or if you break the rock, you get the right angle on it, and you got to have the right amount of force, and the thing breaks. No, you're really hitting rocks. You're really breaking boards, and you're really shinning bats and breaking them with your legs. Why? Well, two things. One, the producer and I had to leave a tournament. Why? Because a gentleman went to kick a baseball bat, and he splintered it in half the first time. A little upset because it didn't bust all the way through and shatter all over the place. So he kicked it again with a fine gentleman holding it, a braver gentleman than I. And the next kick stuck the bat through his leg. It doesn't happen every day, but it happens often enough where this is the real deal. And Senpai Kaz and others that do this type of stuff, when they told me, well, we're talking about Kaz, I might as well tell his story. He personally told me this story. Crowd was really cheering, and he wanted to win a tournament. So normally, when they get a big 2x4, real 2x4s, folks, you don't want to get hit with these things. Usually you stand up and put your arms up in the air like this, and they break it over your stomach. Not Senpai. He was tonight. He was in full go. The crowd was behind him. He turned sideways, like this, with his hands up in the air, and the men proceeded to grab the 2x4 and they smashed it against the side. It splintered all over the place. Crowd was cheering. Everybody went nuts. Now he did real good. It looked real great. But folks, the next day when he got home, lifted up his shirt, black and blue from side to side. Real boards, real things. Tough guys. So when I say Rochester's best and the world's best, Kyokushin Karate, Fitness USA, they have them all. Now, time for a commercial break. Welcome back. Folks, just talking to Senpai, and he said he'd like to show me something he's been doing for quite a few years now that his son did for him. Drew a little figure on bricks and on boards. Stick figures, SpongeBob. We're talking about Rochester's best and the world's best. Well, you know better than I, Senpai. Take it away. Show me.
I'm going to be hitting these boards with a ridge hand, which is the top part of your hand right here. And unlike the speed one we did before, we're going to do a power one, try to go through all 4 boards at the same time. And if you notice the little drawing over here, that my son drew a long time ago when I started breaking, and he called it a little karate dude. Okay. I like noise, guys. Come on. Yeah!
Folks, you've seen it here on Kyokushin Karate Fitness USA. First time, not the last time. We're going to have Senpai Kaz back plenty of times. Stay tuned. Folks, you just can't have a great karate school. Just have the best people that participate in teaching, good students, discipline, rules. You got to have somebody who could run the place. And Sensei Nikki, outstanding job. Now, folks, you're going to see a sharp-looking lady. When I mean sharp, I mean sharp. Sensei. You know what sensei means, folks? I didn't know. I had to learn it myself out of experience. I've got a little experience these last few weeks following the crew around. Sensei means 3rd and 4th degree black belt. That's who a sensei is. So when you see her acting nice or talking to students or talking to class, she's nobody to mess with. Producer, could you show some footage of Sensei Nikki breaking a few bricks?
Oh, my name is Chris. I train at Rochester Kyokushin Karate USA on Ridge and Dewey. This is Sensei Nikki Matisse. She's going to tell us a little bit about the dojo and what she does here.
My name is Sensei Nikki, as Chris introduced. I've been a member of Kyokushin for 15 years. I am a Sandan, which is a 3rd degree black belt. I manage and help run the dojo here. That's owned by Shion Mike Monaco, who's a 7th degree black belt for Kyokushin. He's also the president of the United States Kyokushin Karate USA. And tonight we're going to have a few demonstrations for you.
Listen, this is Sensei Leroy Houghton. He is our weapons specialist. He's been training with us and teaching with us for a little over a year now. Sensei Lee, what would you like to say about your training with Kyokushin?
Well, I've been training with Kyokushin for almost 4 years now. And the weapons program is really an adjunct program that Shion Monaco and I kind of created to continue the process of learning. So anytime anybody who has a 3rd Q or above, so that's a green belt with a brown stripe on it, then part of the requirements for them to learn some of the techniques and katas that Shion Monaco has taught, Masayama has taught, Sosai Masayama, and things that I've been taught by my former instructors as well.
Welcome back. Folks, I'm going to tell you a little about what I know. It's not that much, seeing that I'm around some of the most experienced people I've ever been around. But karate is a form of defense. Folks, what should you use karate for? Defense. They teach you at the school. If you're in trouble, get out of there. But if you have to defend yourself, don't let yourself get hit. Should young kids go and they learn a lot of real nasty stuff and go and beat up the kids in their class? Absolutely not, because you know what happens? They'll be disciplined. It's respect. You come over here, you learn how to defend yourself. But if you're in a dangerous situation, defend yourself. If you're in a situation where your life's dependent on it, defend yourself to the hilt. That's what they teach at Kyokushin Karate. Now, if you're in that dangerous situation that you wouldn't like to be in, but you got no choice, there's something called grappling, up close and personal, where you make a tackle, a kick to the groin, bend an elbow back and snap it, whatever. We're not saying, hey, let's get crazy, let's get tough, and let's hurt somebody. No. But if it means protecting your life or your parents or your sibling, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. In today's world, a woman too. Women, if you don't want somebody touching you where they shouldn't be touching, this is year 2012. It doesn't have to happen anymore. You have somebody to look to teach you how to defend yourself. Kyokushin Karate Fitness USA will teach you how to be confident, how to know what to do in every circumstance, because you could always do something. So, grappling is a form of up close and personal defense, where you're grabbing by the back of the neck, by the side of the arm, twisting the arm upside down. Why have me tell you? Producer, show a couple seconds of grappling, and I'll come back. And hopefully I know what I'm talking about. But now, for a little grappling. Sensei John, could you tell me what's going on?
These are two of my pro fighters. Well, Tom's one of my pro fighters. He's going to do a throw and a takedown and go straight to an arm bar. Break the arm, take it home with him. It's a pretty good move. Tom does it a lot. From a quick tie-up, he pushes on the guy. When the guy pushes back, he throws him, lands straight into the arm bar, isolates the arm, pushes it the way it's not supposed to be pushed.
Wow. One more time. Let's see this one more time, guys.
Big push, nice big throw, straight to the arm bar.
So what are we seeing here, Coach?
This is Mike Donahue. He's one of my blue belts. He's working with Colin St. Dennis. He's doing a fake hip switch. Very common in MMA, do a hip switch, get on top of the guy and beat him down. Show me the hip switch, Mike. Get on top of him, start sitting up and raining punches down. Okay? So he's going to fake that because this isn't Colin's first rodeo. Colin's going to defend by putting his arm out. Mike's going to come up, sense a triangle, put him to sleep.
Sensei John, looks like these guys have been doing it for years. You know what? What if I'm a beginner and I want to get going? And why would I come here? How could I come here with all these trained athletes that I couldn't fit in? Can I?
Oh, of course you will. We have pro MMA fighters. We have amateur kickboxers. We have Sam here. She's pretty intense, but this is like Sam's fifth class? About her fifth class, and she's working. She's doing good. She's picking it up. Show me something. She's gonna show me probably an arm bar from there. She lands on top. She can go ahead and do it. S-mount arm bar. She'll go and push that arm down. He defends. She'll take the other arm, push his face out of the way, get on top, straighten that arm out and break it.
Wait, that's only 5 classes?
That's 5 classes.
Wow.
Do it again, Sam.
So, folks, what did we just see? Well, we saw what appeared to be a helpless female. She didn't look too helpless, did she? Folks, this young lady, if she just went to regular school, who knows, watching Desperate Housewives or something like that, in the same predicament, something very bad would have happened to her. But what happened? She showed initiative. She was taught and trained skills that help her defend her from these evil perps. And they're out there, folks. Don't think it just happens in the movies, because it doesn't just happen in the movies. I wish it did, but this world is getting to be a whole lot worse than it used to be. They take the 10 Commandments out of schools. What's so bad? The 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not sleep with another man's wife. Thou shalt not steal. We're getting away where that's bad. And what's good? Rap songs about killing cops. Calling girls ungodly names for names from. But let's be real. This is the world. This is the world we live in. There's some great things about America and the rest of the world, and there's some really, really bad things. You know what? enjoy the good things and prepare for the bad things. That's why at Kyokushin Karate Fitness USA, they teach you to be prepared. They teach you to be courteous. They teach you to be honorable. And they also teach you to be dangerous if need be. This young lady could defend herself. And if I had a daughter, she'd be here right now studying.
So if he's punching and he throws a flurry of punches, look, I moved. He has to follow me. Guess what? That's part of fighting. If he has to follow me, throw a flurry of punches. I hit him now. Now I can hit him. Now he backed up. Look, whoa, I got hit. Now you put your hands up and go, okay, you want to throw a flurry of punches? I'm going to throw them back at you. And you block. You don't just go like this and back up and cut angles and cut angles. That's not defense. That's not complete defense. You have to block punch. You have to block. You have to move. You have to cut angles. Then part of defense is offense. So now look, I'm going forward because I hit him. You can't run backwards the whole time. That's part of combos. That's why I say throw more than one punch. Look, now look, I threw a punch. I hit him quick, boom. Now he's going backwards and I'm going after him. What is he doing? He's running straight back. He's not cutting angles. We are the Hambu school. Cut angles. Make a person go like this. And you're going, oh, see you later, because guess what? You kicked him in the face. Also, do not stand there, throw a leg kick. And take a leg kick, throw another leg kick. And take a leg kick, throw a couple of punches, then a leg kick. Do not stand there and take that. Throw punches, then throw a leg kick. Move. Oh, guess what? He missing a whoosh. He may have knocked the wind out of the air, moved it around a little, but he didn't hit me. Don't take something that you don't have to take. It's different if I said, put your guard up, Hajime, and I'm faster than him, I hit him. That's different. But to just stand in front of him and throw a leg kick. Throw a leg kick. Yeah, keep hitting me. And do that, that's what I see people do. Don't take that abuse. It's senseless. Especially if you got to fight more than one person. Another thing Stephen pointed out, do not throw a punch and leave it out and have your hands down. Don't be fascinated by your punch. Put your guard up. Punch, move. Punch, move. Don't go. I threw a middle punch. Oh my God, it was the best middle punch in the world. It's not going to work. You have to do that because you have to trick your opponent. If I wanted to trick him and I go, oh, middle punch, oh, and then I go over top, bam, and I hit him. Now he's like, oh man, I got hit. Because you're using your brain. That's why we're sparring. Use your brains, guys. Think. You don't have to go roundhouse kick, roundhouse kick. Kick for kick, kick. Kick for kick. That's what I want you to do. Throw a middle kick. That's what people are doing. Oh, you kick now. I'm going to throw the same kick. Be innovative. Think. Use your techniques. Us. Try them. That's why we have the dojo, to try them. Pick a partner. Pick a partner. Nobody wants to fight with me. Or Sensei Lee, or any of the other black belts.
This is Chris again with Rochester Kyokushin Karate Fitness USA. I'm here with Senpai Shaheen Hicks. He's been training since he's a little kid. He's become one of our star fighters. He's extremely talented, great flexibility, great kicks, strong punches. Senpai, is there anything that you wanted to kind of talk to us about tonight?
I like to say that in this training, I've learned to grow as a human in the everyday world and as a martial artist in the black belt world. There's many responsibilities that come with this, knowing what you would do with yourself in everyday life and what you would do with everyone in karate. I would like to reiterate that there's really no favorites in martial arts. You just come in, you do your best, give it everything you have, and you'll always learn. You never stop learning.
That sounds like a lot of work, and it really is. So, is there any kind of a kick that you might want to demonstrate for us? A couple combinations with your legs you might want to show us to show up that flexibility?
Sure, I'll throw a couple of kicks on the bag just to show that anything that you could do on one side, you should be able to do on the other side. So I really stress that with all the students in our school. So yeah, just meet me at the bag and we can do a couple of moves.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Us, that was an amazing job. Us.
Us, thank you. Us, I really work hard to get to that level. Us.
Us, how long did it take you to get that flexibility?
I really can't tell you. Just years and years of training and months of hard practice. Us.
Us, well, it looked amazing. Thank you again, senpai.
Us, thank
Us.
you. Us.
You want to know a secret, folks? I used to think I was pretty bad. I got in a few scuffles in my day. You know, big football player. You know, sometimes cocky. I was out someplace and I looked somebody over and they were a little too heavy or too skinny or something. If they're too small, I sort of laugh and lift up their shirt and say, yeah, I wouldn't fight the small guys. To me, I thought I was real cool that I only had to fight the toughest guys. But luckily for me, and I'm saying this not because I'm doing the show, I've been working with these guys for a few weeks now on this series. And I'm lucky I never bumped into one of these guys because of all the silly things I did, the drunken things I did. And I don't know, I was drunk. I was just acting cool. I thought I was acting cool. But these guys are for real. If I would have walked up to Senpai Kaz in a club and laughed at him for looking normal or something like that, and I would have acted like the usual person that had one too many alcoholic beverages, I would have got my butt kicked. The producer told me not to say it his first show, but I got to say it. Shion Mike Monaco is a 7th degree black belt of Kyokushin karate. 7th degree. Just how common is that? Well, he's one of 2 in the entire world. 1 of 2 in the world. Why am I saying that? I don't know why I'm saying that, but you know, I want to tell you, guys, I believe in it. This is the best form of karate ever in Rochester because you know what? If there would have been something better than this, I would have already did it. The best.